Alrighty, so the A's headed down to Atlanta to face the Braves and open up this two-game interleague series in Atlanta against the defending World Series champion Atlanta Braves. And obviously for A's fans, kind of in a little bit emotional series, just considering that Matt Olson, the former A's superstar first baseman, is on the Atlanta Braves now. And he actually was greeting the few A's players that stayed with the team, and his familiar faces for him. And so the A's kind of had that going for them, just seeing a familiar face. And also Stephen Vogt and Christian Pache were members of the 2021 World Series champion Atlanta Braves team, so they received their rings. But yeah, the A's, they started out pretty well. They scored 2 in the first inning, but then didn't score at all because the Braves bullpen really just shut them down. Whereas the Braves scored 3 runs in 3 different innings. And yeah, that's how they kind of tacked them on. The A's had Cole Irvin on the mound. He didn't do horribly. He pitched 5 innings and allowed 2 runs, but it was enough to put the Braves over the hill once the bullpen came in. So the A's lose once again. I believe this is our 7th loss in a row. Ramon Laureano got the A's on the board first with a 2-run single, and that brought in 2 runs, like I said. And it was a good start for the A's, but it was unfortunately the only runs that they would actually get in this game, and that started off the game. So then, Ronald Acuna Jr., he got obviously he was out last year, but he's a very, very good player for Atlanta. He got a solo homer in the bottom of the 3rd. It was a leadoff, and that made it 2-1. So the A's still, were leading, but the Braves would get more stuff going for them. And so the Braves, they got a homer in the bottom of the 7th inning. That was a solo homer from Heredia, and that made it tied it up at 2. And Kenley Jansen he got the save for the Braves, former Dodgers player. But the Braves, they had a very good game down the stretch. It was able to put them on top. So in this game they had Acuna getting 2 RBIs, and then they had, of course, Guillermo Heredia getting that homer as well. So Acuna did very well for him. For the A's, it's just a very, very bad slump, and I feel like the slump is going to be very prolonged with the way our schedule is going. And like I said, the A's at this moment have lost 7 games in a row. Got swept to the Astros, swept to the Red Sox, and then we lost to the Braves. So if we lose tomorrow to the Braves, that's going to be 3 sweeps in a row that the A's have faced. And then, of course, we have the Guardians in Cleveland for our next series. As far as my thoughts, it was cool seeing Matt Olson once again, but it's a little bittersweet. More bitter than sweet, I think, because, he's not on our team anymore. Olson in this game had 1 hit, and, it was cool seeing him out there. But the Braves had a very good pitching performance. They had Kyle Wright go 8 innings and then 1 from Kenley Jansen. Kyle Wright, despite allowing those 2 runs in the first inning, I think it's cool that, his manager and the Braves had faith in him to go 7 more innings, and it worked. That slow start didn't affect him. So the Braves were able to tack that on. They're a very good team. They won the World Series last year for a reason. They're not having their best season, but they're also, they're very competitive. So the A's moved to 20-37 after this one. The Braves moved to 29-27. Even though it's a 2-game series, the Braves are going for the sweep tomorrow. And so we'll see if that happens. I hope it doesn't happen, but at the same time, I'm sort of expecting it. And at this point, the A's have lost 7 consecutive games. And, it's not just that we're losing a lot of games. It's like you look at the games that we're losing, and it's like we scored 2 today, 2 yesterday, and then before that, 0, then 2. And, we haven't scored more than 5 runs in a game since our last win. And so when the A's lose, they lose very badly, and they're just not able to tack on runs. And I think Irvin, he, like I said, he didn't have a horrible start, but I think I could have been a little bit better, especially considering the impact that the home runs made in this game. The A's bullpen was okay, though. And Lou Trevino, of course, he's always, I feel like, screwing up our games, and it's kind of happened today. So he allowed the eventually game-winning run. So anyways, guys, A's lose 3-2 to the Atlanta Braves. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I'll see you guys later, and peace out.